Are you tired of watching aphids turn your beautiful garden into their personal buffet? Those tiny green, black, or white insects might look harmless, but they're absolute destroyers when it comes to your precious plants. The good news is that you don't need to reach for harsh chemicals that could harm beneficial insects, your family, or the environment. Nature has provided us with incredible solutions that are not only effective, but also safe and sustainable. As fellow gardeners, we know the frustration of discovering clusters of aphids on your favorite tomato plants or roses. But here's what I've learned through years of gardening. The best aphid control methods work with nature, not against it. These 10 natural strategies will help you reclaim your garden while building a healthier ecosystem that prevents future infestations. Tip number 1. Start simple. The power of water pressure. Sometimes the most effective solutions are right at your fingertips. A strong blast of water from your garden hose can instantly knock aphids off your plants, and here's the beautiful part. Once they're on the ground, most aphids can't find their way back up to your plants. This method works particularly well early in the season when populations are still manageable. The key is to use enough pressure to dislodge the aphids without damaging your plants. Hold the hose at a slight angle and work systematically from top to bottom, paying special attention to the undersides of leaves where aphids love to hide. This technique is most effective when done in the morning, giving your plants time to dry before evening. You'll need to repeat this process every few days for the best results, but honestly, it's incredibly satisfying to watch those aphids disappear with each spray. Tip number 2. Get your hands dirty. Manual removal that works. While it might not be the most glamorous approach, hand removal is surprisingly effective. Especially for smaller infestations, or when dealing with particularly stubborn colonies, put on your gardening gloves and simply brush or wipe the aphids into a bucket of soapy water. This direct approach allows you to target specific areas, and honestly, it gives you a great chance to inspect your plants closely for other potential problems. The secret to successful hand removal is, well, consistency. If you check your plants every day during peak aphid season, you'll catch infestations before they explode. Focus on new growth flower buds and the undersides of leaves. This method also helps you develop a deeper connection with your garden, and you'll start to notice other beneficial insects you want to preserve. Tip number 3. Neem oil, nature's multi-purpose garden guardian. Neem oil really deserves a place in every natural gardener's toolkit. Extracted from the neem tree, this golden oil works as both a repellent and a growth disruptor for aphids. When aphids come into contact with neem oil, it interferes with their hormone systems, preventing them from molting and reproducing effectively. To create your neem oil spray, just mix 2 tablespoons of pure neem oil with 1 gallon of water and a few drops of mild liquid soap to help the oil mix properly. So, you want to apply this solution in the early morning or evening to avoid leaf burn, and make sure you coat both the tops and undersides of the leaves. The soap, it actually helps the mixture stick to the aphids and plant surfaces. And, beyond just aphid control, neem oil also helps prevent fungal diseases, making it a real double-duty solution for your garden's health. Tip number 4. Essential oils, aromatic armor for your plants. Your essential oil collection isn't just for aromatherapy, it's honestly a powerful weapon against aphids. Peppermint, clove, rosemary, and thyme oils contain compounds that aphids absolutely detest, while smelling wonderful to us humans. These oils work by overwhelming the aphids' sensory systems and masking the chemical signals they use to locate their favorite plants. To create your essential oil spray, just combine about 10 to 15 drops each of peppermint and rosemary essential oils with 1 quart of water and a teaspoon of mild liquid soap. Spray this mixture directly on affected areas every few days. The scent will fade for us, but aphids remain sensitive to these oils much longer. This method is especially effective when used preventively. If you start spraying before you even see aphids, you might avoid an infestation altogether. Tip number 5. Deploy nature's tiny soldiers, beneficial predators. Here's where gardening gets really exciting. You can actually recruit an army of beneficial insects to do the pest control work for you. Ladybugs and lacewings are absolute aphid-eating machines, with a single ladybug capable of consuming up to 50 aphids per day. Even more impressive are the larvae of these beneficial insects, which look like tiny alligators and have voracious appetites for aphids. You can purchase beneficial insects from garden centers or online suppliers, but the real magic happens when you create an environment that naturally attracts and sustains them. Avoid using broad-spectrum pesticides, even organic ones, as these can harm your beneficial allies. Provide shallow water sources, diverse plantings, and some areas of your garden that aren't overly manicured. Beneficial insects need places to overwinter and reproduce. Tip number 6. Welcome the feathered pest control squad. You know, birds are often overlooked as natural pest controllers, but species like wrens, chickadees, and nuthatches actually consider aphids a delicacy. A single bird family can consume thousands of insects during the breeding season, making them incredibly valuable allies in your garden ecosystem. Encourage insect-eating birds by providing nesting boxes, fresh water sources, and a variety of plants that offer seeds and berries throughout the year. And try to avoid using bird netting or other barriers that might discourage birds from visiting your garden. The key is patience. It takes time to build up a healthy bird population, but once established, they'll provide ongoing pest control year after year. So, the most effective aphid control, honestly, comes from combining several of these methods rather than relying on just one technique. Start with immediate action methods like water spraying or, hand removal to reduce existing populations quickly. Then implement longer-term strategies like companion planting and creating habitats for beneficial insects to help prevent future problems. Remember that building a healthy garden ecosystem takes time, but honestly, the results are worth the effort. You'll not only solve your aphid problems, but also create a more resilient, diverse, and beautiful garden that can handle whatever nature throws at it. These natural methods really prove that effective pest control doesn't require harsh chemicals or expensive treatments. By working with nature's own systems, you can protect your garden while supporting the beneficial creatures that make gardening such a rewarding experience. So, are you ready to put these strategies into action? Start with 1 or 2 methods that appeal to you most, and gradually build your natural aphid defense system. Your plants, your family, and the environment will thank you for choosing these safe, sustainable approaches. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button and share this guide with fellow gardeners who are ready to ditch the chemicals and embrace natural pest control. Together, we can create healthier gardens and a more sustainable future, one aphid-free plant at a time.